I've been here all my life, and it's been a very close community. Yep, we've everybody helps everybody out. It's just deaths, marriages, everybody comes together just at that particular time. Like, and it's been a great place to grow up. Like, you know, I'll be honest with you now. All my younger life, I never seen the look of it. You know, I just my head down, go to work. You were just farming. You never, you know, you thought like cow place to live nearly, like, you know. The first thing that really brought me to my senses about it was I'm never going to lose it. You know, it just woke me up fiercely, like, you know, just couldn't believe it. Like, now I get up and I look over the mountains and look at the green fields, and I think it's class, like. Years ago, like, they would have been flying about here with planes, you know, and like big dishes on the bottom of them, just searching, like, you know, whenever they held a consultation over in the pub, upstairs in the pub. I went over actually looking, maybe a bit of work on it would be handy, you know, like I thought it'd be great, like just a wee job, like, you know, it'd be handy and local. Like, there was a queue of 20 or 30 deep, like seeing about the same thing as me work. So there was this girl, and she was standing on her own, you know, so I asked her, like, you know, it's on about, is it gold just is really digging for? And she says, yep. And I says, what way do you sort the gold out, you know? Anyway, what way do you get it all separated and that? And she says, well, we'll be using flotation tanks. And I'm not one to remember stuff, but this here, remember this very well. She says, we'll be using cyanide in the flotation tanks to separate the gold. It breaks the gold up from the rock. And that just blew me off. Like, you know, I thought to myself, what am I here for? Like, what's going on? Like, you know, this can't be right. So I gathered up whatever paperwork I could and took it home with me, and couldn't believe it. We're here, and, like, you know, but we said to ourselves, right, we're going to give ourselves a couple of weeks here and just go through everything you can, get as much information. And at the end of the day, we found out, like, cyanide's not a good thing to have in your country, like. You know what, that was enough to stop it for me just there and then, like. You know, the people in this country and in Greencastle and all the surrounding areas love their land. They love it. Like, even, like, you know, as they say, the cows have names here. The fields have names. You know, this isn't just a bit of ground. So the people hold this much to their heart, and they see then, like, that makes them see through the gold thing, what everybody's going to be millionaires and living this millionaire's lifestyle, like, you know. So we've seen through that. Right, well, we have arranged crowdfunder, and we'll be looking as much as possible now. It's around the world, in America, Australia, wherever you are, like, this has to be shared. This is our last stand. We don't have a chance after, like, you know, so in this situation we're in, it's too late when it's over. Money's no good to us. Like, you know, if this went ahead and they got their way, there'd be no appeals here, like, money would be no good. Money won't repair what they'll do. So what we do need is we need money before they destroy us. We do need it, like, you know, when it's, that's the long and the short of it. We're Irish, we hate begging for money, you know, but we do need it.